PS5.
Do or die. Okay, that's the intro.
The PS5.
That's the intro.
Wait, are you recording the video of this? No.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We're here trying to do a podcast right now. Yes, alfalfa. So today's reveal of the PS5 went off, and we're all here, of course, to talk about it. So let's go across. We have Goldfish. To the bottom of me, we have Obi, and of course, I, Kuma. So let's talk about the PS5, son.
Yeah.
You go first. Ladies first, of course. Go forth.
What I think about the PS5? I think it's sleek. It's beautiful. Yeah. I don't like that it's white, but you know, I have my own reasons for why.
Oh, we all
non-racial reasons. Not non-racial reasons. Just because you know, I feel like I have to state that now.
Oh God.
I understand, but in the sense that like all my electronics are in fact black. I just don't like white plastic. It gets stained really quick.
Yep.
Someone that, like, let's say I have one of my friends over, they have kids, they start touching, and it's like, oh, there's fingerprints. But it does look sleek. It looks way better than what people were thinking. I kept telling people, and Kuma, you're witness to this, that is just the fucking dev kit. Stop thinking that it's gonna look like that.
I know! Oh my god, everyone was so mad about that. They were still worried about the whole triangle thing, although I will say I didn't mind it. It's not like, I mean, we should all know it's not supposed to look exactly like that.
Nah, of course not. Yeah. The thing is that everybody wants to go on this bandwagon to be the hype person to say that, oh, that could be the design and this and that. Like, we know well, use your brain, please. Use your brain. It's not going to be the final design. It never is like that. Yeah, just sit down. But my thoughts are, so far, it was that, yes, I was like Tom Green in that movie, Road Trip, where we just sitting there, yes, the games look pretty, but I just was like, show the damn system. Show it. Unleash the fury! That's all I wanted them to do. I wanted them to show the freaking system, finally. And I'm sorry I got deaf, but yes, that's how I felt. And when they finally showed it, it was like, damn, this looked like, you remember that car in Michael Jackson Moonwalker? Yeah, I was getting that vibe from it. I was like, oh, this kind of Tron-like situation going on right now.
Yes.
So
I
was
really
like,
hope that
cool.
like they're like what the opportunities are gonna be for like the collector consoles, you know. Like
all I know
right now, I have the Spider-Man PS4 and
nice.
I love it. It's all red. It looks clean. Like that's what I want to see.
But
I don't have a single console that wasn't one, you know.
For a non-sponsored plug, since people are worried about the the whites on the PS4, I use Decal Girl. Get my nice little decals and just put my thing on the system, and boom, there it is.
That's a good idea.
It just hit me. Decal Girl is still.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I probably sound like such a dick right now, but I remember when Decal Girl first started.
Yeah, it's still a thing. They got some nice new designs on there. But anyway, all right. So the system looks beautiful. We still
wait. And while she was saying what she was saying, and then you mentioned in Decal Girl, I'm sorry I had to get this out, but looking at the design of the flaps on the outside, because they are flaps, instead of decals, I know someone's going to come up with a clip situation. Just clip it right on. And if you guys can't imagine it, I will show you images.
You talk about what they did with the PS3 with the clip-on cover, because you could take the cover part off of the PS3, the old one, and put on a different one on it.
No. You see like how it has the two white sleeves on the side, like the little flaps. They look like there would be enough space to have something where like it's like a plaque that curves inside, so like it kind of like just latches on the back. Yeah.
You can just pop it off.
Exactly. So, man, I am giving away too much. And someone out there is going to hear this shit and be like, we should do that.
Okay, first of all, somebody is already going to be thinking about this stuff, because this is a guy that's been designing covers and stuff like that for Xbox Series X for a long time at this point right now.
Yeah, but not the clip shit.
Yeah, dude, it's people going to have ideas. Don't even worry about it. But anyway,
yeah, they're gonna make it.
Now, since there's no specs yet on the PS5, I can't really say. One of my coworkers at my job was worried about where the USBs are going to be and such like that. We didn't really see much of the system. We just saw the all digital system, which I'm getting, and they have the physical system. They have the physical system. So I'm going all digital. And honestly, those of you that are being haters already, shut the fuck up. Please. Okay. God damn. Shut your troll mouths. Seriously.
You knew it was going to happen.
Oh, of course I knew it was going to happen. It happened with the Xbox Series X.
Oh,
it's happening
man,
with the
I've
PS5
already
now.
seen it already on my friend's Facebook. Like
people coming at me talk about, well, I need my physical copies. I'm like, I don't care.
Then
That's
go
why they
get
got
your
two
fucking
options.
physical copies.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple
But
as
my
that.
question is it going to be more expensive? Which I'd assume so.
I think so, because, I mean, when
I would say so.
Xbox
and on top of that,
One
is
S,
it going to be... Are the prices for the games going to be the same? Are they going to encourage people to want to go onto digital? That's also another question to ask.
I mean, technically they've been...
The
Yeah, because technically they've been encouraging people to go digital for a long time with a lot of stuff. Because there's been a lot of games that's only been out for digital, where they kind of made a physical copy just for those people that want a physical copy. That's still
Okay, wait, calm down. Like I said earlier, I would be down for digital copies because I do believe some things do need materialistic value. That's just how I am, you know.
You got the system.
I'm just that type of person.
Value is enough.
Yeah, but like there's something
editions?
like I don't know. For me, like it also I get worried about like if I do something to my console, but maybe that's just because like I have a bad history with consoles, and I like the idea of like having that game and like, you know.
Well, honestly,
knowing
there's a
that
catch-22. There's a catch-22 with that because I heard a lot of people talking about their disc being damaged, destroyed, or something like that. But I'm like, well,
I feel like it's far easier to damage your console than your disc. Come on.
Yeah,
what is it?
Well,
what are you doing with your disc? Where are you putting it?
Everything is in the cloud mostly, and since I have my PS3 still, I've re-downloaded all my digital copies that I paid for, so it's still there. And I've switched out my PS3 4 times, and I still downloaded those games. So
I will tell you, I would want a physical copy of Spider-Man because I am a Spider-Man freak.
I could still be a Spider-Man freak and get digital. It's gonna be in my collection, but digital. Don't make you special with a physical copy.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. If there is a collector's version, even if I get the all digital console, I would probably pick up that collector's edition if it's like something super duper special.
Yeah,
I've done it with like Uncharted. I love the collector's edition of like everything that came in it was fucking dope. Yeah. The Last of not the Last of Us. Actually, yeah, I did pick up a Last of Us collector.
Well,
but, the infamous Second Son. That collector's edition was dope as fuck. Nothing but pins, a beanie, and a bunch of stickers. It was dope. It was fucking dope.
Yeah, Infamous had its own collector's edition too. It gave you a messenger bag. Even Sly Cooper was pretty cool. But I also noticing that some of the digital, the collector's editions that I'm seeing now, like for Destiny 2 that's coming out in September, they give you a digital copy inside this big collector's edition with this flask and bag and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that might start being a thing too with digital collectors where they're going to give you physical stuff, but the game itself is just going to be a code, which I'm okay with, actually. I'm okay with that. But, you know, there's going to be some people butthurt, but moving on real quick because we was on that too much. So, everybody cool with the PS5 looking, how it looks, everything? Tron, awesome.
I have no problem.
None.
I think it's hot.
So, on a little bit of an ASMR moment right now, let's talk about those beautiful games that we saw. Those luscious looking beautiful graphics. Obi, take it away.
Alright. Immediately my wallet, like I told you guys, like my wallet threw its wallet at the screen, okay? Just saying it. So first off we got Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales. Immediately I was like, but then we have of course the Horizon Zero Dawn 2, which fuck. Kenna beautiful.
Returnal? Can we talk about Returnal?
Returnal.
Wow. At first, when I was talking to you guys, like it didn't really click into my head too much. But even then, like I was appreciative of like what I was seeing. But it just didn't feel like it was something I would buy. But like 3 games later, I was like, you know what? I would buy that game. Hell
That's
yeah, I would buy that
interesting.
game.
I'm really curious why it would be called Returnal. Like, I don't know. For some reason, like, I would really like to be able to see more of like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, of course, we can't see gameplay now, you know,
I
and
thought
like.
that was showing gameplay a little bit.
I mean, there was a little bit of gameplay, but like for me, it's more so like gameplay plus a little bit of why it's called Returnal.
Oh yeah.
Like that's kind of how I am, you know. Like, is there going to be some sort of like rewind feature because it sounds like she's like trapped in some sort of thing, you know? And that same thing goes for like kind of like that other shooter game. I don't know. I wasn't really interested in it, but it was like
the loop,
like the time loop, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, Returnal looked like
that
a
game,
play on words with Eternal and Return, I guess. So it could just be a play on words. It might not be a loop thing with that game, Returnal.
Well, either way, I'm still really interested in the storyline. Like, I love being able to like see a diversity and like different perspectives in story. Like, that's really what I'm a sucker for. And like, it's kind of cool to see like older women as like a main character as opposed to like.
Yo, speaking of which,
like, you know,
there has been a big like this whole thing was like a lot of female leads.
Yes, Dog Pepper and
I'm all for it.
But my game that I was really like, yes, bitch, Destruction AllStars. I was like, I fucks with that game.
Yeah, that's that card game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucks with that
With
game.
knockoff Genji.
Immediate SSX tricky vibes. Yeah.
But with Destruction Derby, but like that cartoon that was Hot Wheels. Yeah, with wrestler looking
Wrestlers
people.
like really caught my attention.
It was like if Hot Wheels and SSX had a baby with Destruction Derby, it would be. This was what's the word I'm looking for? A menage a twizzle of awesomeness right now. They had a full orgy and made this baby, and this is the badass. So I'm liking Destruction AllStars. I'm with it. The new Ratchet and Clank game. You can't go wrong with Ratchet and Clank.
Ooh.
That's sick.
The whole way the way they made this game, where he's transversing through dimensions like that, fluidly like that, I was like, oh, hello, this looks good. This is what I'm talking about. And then they have to, I'm going into my more Brooklyn accent right now, because they end up showing off this new female character where I'm curious about. Where she talk about who's Ratchet, I'm like, bitch.
She's like, not me.
I know, right? I see what you did there. High five. High five. Go the other way. There you go.
Yay.
The thing is, like, the both of you are going the same way for me, so I just saw it.
Damn it, Obi, you ain't gotta give away the illusion. Jesus. But anyway. Like, you're down, you're below me. You're below me, so you gotta go you gotta go down with what? No, I'm not doing that motion. That looked weird. That motion looked weird. No,
you don't do that.
I'm not gonna spilled my tea on my face a little bit.
But yo, these games look fire. Even Hitman. I want to see what they're gonna do with that one.
Hitman. Okay, so while I was talking to you guys, I was talking to somebody else too about the same thing. Like, we were both like going back and forth. I'm trying to do this quick. So Hitman, just like I told you guys, it just looked to me like an updated GTA.
Okay. Speaking of which, I'm not gonna say everything was great for me. Like, I swear to God, this is gonna be my problem. If they're gonna try to make me buy GTA 5 again, I'm gonna be tight. And I'm talking about super tight. Because I'm not buying it for a third time. No. Even though they're gonna give out $1 million to everybody in the game right now until the release of GTA 5 on PS5, it better be a free update. It better be a free update. I swear to God. Rockstar, don't pull no bullshit. I'm looking at you. Don't pull no bullshit.
It's my opportunity to actually play, but then I also don't plan to get the console on release. I'm just never that type of person.
Well, I mean, that is a plan that we all could play together and do some of the missions and everything like that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, good luck. I'm trying to get me on GTA.
Ghostwire, that
yes.
game looks so dope.
It does look dope, but it had my gripes with it too, though.
Which one was that?
That's the really Tokyo Yokai, you know.
Oh,
yes. Ghost fighting game.
Yes, I saw that last year and I was just like, I fucks with this. I fucks with this.
Hey, for a minute there, because like what I told you guys, that to me it looked like the arms were really stiff instead of doing he was doing his Naruto thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think that's the point.
Yeah.
I think
and I get that.
That's a point.
I
I'm
get
kinda
that, but
assuming
it's like at the
right
same time,
now-
it's like, come on.
but how the
The
way it
Naruto
was.
thing.
Well, the thing is that what made me feel about it was I'm thinking that it might be a VR game.
No.
It feels like a VR
okay,
game.
speaking of which, that was also another question. You know, they didn't really mention like including a VR or like any sort of concept behind that. You know, and like that's gonna make me sad because I've always loved having some sort of like motion gaming.
I mean,
I
don't feel bad
like since
because
a
they don't
freaking
really...
like iToy, you know.
Nah, well, 4
Always
months
been
ago
about
they did show a
Toy.
patent. They did 4 months ago they showed a patent that they have a VR in the works. So don't feel bad about that. It's happening.
Okay, I just need to be more informed
Because
about that.
their VR games actually hasn't been very popular. So
It hasn't.
no, it has. It has been very popular.
Okay, I was
They've
gonna
been
say
making a lot
no.
of money.
That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
fucking lie.
Oh, yeah. Don't
Like,
be those people online. Don't be those people. Really jump down somebody's throat if they make a little accident mistake.
I'm sorry. I backed up.
But
If anything, to me, fuck. Wow, I just blanked out right there because I
It's okay.
just saw some.
I'll let you think about that. But Solar Ash.
Yes.
What y'all think about that game?
I think I missed
Oh.
that one because I was doing a job when I walked away. So
Oh, there
Probably
was
missed it.
it's the one with like the blonde robot chick, and she's like this little girl, and there's this like other like
Oh, with
I
the,
missed
with the
that one.
crispy spaghetti.
motherfucker. Yeah.
The crispy
What? Yeah,
spaghetti?
Yeah,
I
crispy
missed
spaghetti
that one.
girl.
I
Yeah,
missed that
crispy
one.
spaghetti hair. It looks like that hair always. Every time I see that hair in games, I think back at House of the Dead because the hair looked the
Oh.
same. So I'm thinking to myself like, really, we haven't gotten better at hair since that game. Come on. Man.
My
Well-
question is, I feel like usually when they do like sacrifice details like that, there's something else in the game. Like he had like the whole like like sparkly tracker thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious like how that's going to be integrated in the game and like maybe it's just like when I see these things, like there's some things I'm like, okay, that looks cool in a trailer, but why is it important? You know?
My thing is like, I want to know what engine they're using, and when they first booted up that video, I guess it looked like it was still loading up some of the bit mapping. So that's something that I used to see a lot with like Unreal Engine 4. So I'm wondering if they're using Unreal 5 for that. And if so, it's
No.
gonna look amazing. It would look fucking amazing. It already does though. I mean, if you guys noticed, that whole scene was fucking beautiful.
I think
except
I
for
know
the
this
spaghetti
engine
crispy
because I think I know this engine because I played it before. It's not Unreal, but it's been used before.
hair. Right.
And he actually said it in the video too, which is weird. Hold on. But it looks good. I'm liking that. It's like they skating around with it. Solar Ash. This looks really dope actually. I like the art style. It's like cell shaded in a way.
Right.
You're right. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. That looks damn good. All these games looking good, except for I didn't care about the 2K game. I don't care about that. And I was laughing. I was laughing
It was
at-
basically like apocalypse games, really cute puzzle games, and then 2K.
I was laughing because somebody on Twitter was like, "Oh, they showing a 2K sports game. I get to take a break now. I'm gonna be back." And
Right,
that was
yeah.
me. That was, I was looking at Samurai. I was hoping that they was gonna show Samurai Jack gameplay before the PS5. But
Oh
I guess
yeah, I
not.
remember
Since
you telling me about that. I haven't seen anything about it.
It
though.
looks so good, but I guess because they was just showing, I guess, some exclusives or something like that. Like, I mean, I'll give you to you. The Sackboy game looked fun. The graphics on that looked dope. It looks more like a more platformer than linear side scroller game this time. Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, Sackboy.
I was just saying you said Sackboy.
Yeah, Sackboy. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Little Big Planet, so I'm just like, this looks like it's gonna be a single player and multiplayer game because they did introduce other characters. But it looks good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Those type of games look cool to me, just like how Kirby's Epic Yarn. That looks dope because it was actually a full game made out of yarn. And I think that's creative. I give props to creative games like that. And what else do we have? We had the, I gotta
Little
talk
Devil
about
Inside?
Oddworld.
What was that?
Oddworld Soulstorm.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually surprised they
relate.
bringing back Oddworld. You never played
I
Oddworld
have
before?
no idea. Nope. Never even heard of it.
I've been a fan of Oddworld for a long time, since Abe's Odyssey, that I played Abe's Exodus. And I think my favorite one was Stranger's Wrath, which they re-released so many times on the PS4 and PS3. So I would definitely recommend if you get your hands on Stranger's Wrath. It was a fun game. But yeah. And of course, Leanne's game, Stray.
Oh, no. Get out of here. Fucking cat simulator.
Yeah,
fucking future cat simulator. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, is this like Wall-E or some
dope.
shit? No, the
It
whole time
looked
I was
dope
playing
as
as a
fuck.
cat.
Yeah.
It did. I mean, I guess like if you want to just explore the world that they built as a cat, and I'm sure like you have to solve puzzles. And
You
stuff.
don't know.
I don't
how
know.
much I was cracking up how so many people were so excited about Stray, and I'm like, okay. It was
Well,
like,
I will
my
tell you, my friend was. She was like, I gotta get
yeah.
this game.
Yeah, I was just like, word. I was just like,
Well, we gotta
okay.
give some love to our furries. You know, we've got Stray, we've got like that other game.
Oh, that other one.
Say goodbye to Volcano High School.
Yeah, something like that.
And he got Tribes of Midgard, which I missed. I don't think I saw that one.
Tribes of Midgard.
Yeah, it was a Gearbox game.
I
They probably
did
didn't
not
show
see
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
No.
Demon
For a good
Souls
reason.
though.
Yeah,
Demon's
Demon's
Soul.
Soul. I'm not a fan of that. I know a lot of people gonna hate me for saying it, but also the other game we was talking about was called Deathloop.
Yeah.
Not Time Loop. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but she
Deathloop.
said Time Loop. She said Time Loop.
Oh,
I don't know.
thought
I
it
just
said
knew it was
Deathloop.
something. It was just something loop. Whatever.
Okay, so my main other problem is freaking Godfall. What the hell are y'all doing with that one?
Which one's Godfall again?
Oh yeah, was that like the hip hop?
Oh Jesus! Okay.
With the lion
Yeah.
armor and look, y'all hyping
I mean, it
this
looked
game.
cool.
Y'all hyping this game since last year, I believe, and y'all hyping it way too much. And then when y'all finally drop a trailer to it, for one, the music that y'all picked for it did not fit at all. At all. I was so confused watching it, it made me uninterested. Why does it every time y'all trying to hype something up to make it feels like an undercover cop trying to be cool and y'all just throwing hip hop on it? That did not fit at all.
No,
It was weird.
It did.
It was weird, and I still don't know what the hell this game is about.
My gripe
Yep.
with that game has been since like day one. Not even like the shit that we saw today, but day one. It was like, okay, we got these three massive armored guys or whatever pulling up, and that's it. That's all I got from the first one. On this one, you wanna know what I got? Besides the bad choice of music, is they kept doing the same move, which was like this jumping twirl and then slam down. It felt like every single one of those characters has that same move. And if that's the case, wow.
It's like if
They
we was
wasted
watching.
their time.
It was like if we was watching 300 and they just kept on using that same slow motion attack move over and over and over. It's like they're not doing any other action scenes. They just keep on showing the guy jumping over his shoulder, slow motion, sliding
Yeah,
underneath,
that's
slow
all they
motion, jumping
That's
over
all
again,
they
slow
really did.
motion, and we just stand there
Yeah.
like, this fight is taking too long.
Yeah.
I feel like though, there's got to be those games that you got to add like, I don't know, that
Mix,
you
you gotta
wouldn't
mix it up.
always that you wouldn't pay like full price for. Kind of like with puzzle games, you know. Sometimes you
Pretty
can even get
much.
them for free.
Yeah, that Godfall looks
Gotta be
like one of
some of those
those. We're gonna start having those prediction talks where we feel like which game is gonna be free on PlayStation Now in a few years. I feel like Godfall is gonna be one of them.
Speaking
I
of
feel like-
PlayStation games,
It's not time yet.
no, I'm not saying about fighting, but I just took a look at. I don't know if you guys saw me making faces and shit, but I was for some reason looking at the current sale that they got going.
Yeah.
Yo, Days Gone, $14.
I already picked it up.
And then you got what was another one that was that fucking.
I'm
kicked
still
me in
mad
the
at
chest.
Tekken because I wish I would have told Leanne if I remembered to save that money to get Tekken for like $10.
Souls is
I feel
20.
like yes, Dark Souls is $20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Destiny
But-
2 Forsaken is 15, and there's a couple more that were like really like, oh, look at that, that's a nice price.
Well, Leanne,
They
if you're
also got
interested in
some-
Destiny 2, let me know.
I have Destiny 2, dude.
Then we should be playing together. But
I mean,
anyway.
I just kind of fell out of it. I got caught in the God of War thing.
All right,
Good.
back on topic.
God of
There's
War
still-
all day, every day.
There's still one more game to talk about that I've been itching to talk about for a minute, but I was on heavy, and I mean heavy embargo, and that has to be The Village Resident Evil.
Oh, I'm so cool with that. That looks
I am so
dope.
happy. I'm dropping change. I'm so happy.
Hey,
But so last year I went to an event because I'm a Resident Evil ambassador, and they asked certain people. I got picked out of 11,000 people to go take a survey,
Nice.
and I went to a place in Manhattan. We didn't know what we was playing. I like how the lady was nice. All the people there at the PR firm was pretty nice, and it was like, what do you think you're gonna be trying out today? And of course, we all said the wrong thing. We thought we was gonna be playing Resident Evil Revelations or something like that, but the demo already came out, so that made no sense. And they sat us down in the dark, and we was playing a new Resident Evil game where, yes, you played as Ethan, and the first stage was the village, the second stage was a mansion, and it was funny because I died like twice, and they was like, yeah, you can't leave until you beat the level, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It freaked me the hell out because, for one, it didn't feel like your regular zombie game. These infected, I want to say infected people, felt more like the Lycans in Underworld. Cause
It gave off that vibe.
they crawling on walls because I was running around the whole village like a chicken with his head cut off, screaming, shooting my shotgun behind, just running around, and they crawling on walls, jumping down from all sorts of areas, and they was more brolic and everything like that. I was like, God damn! So once I beat that level, after some big ass monster threw a church bell at the gate, which progresses you to the next level, it zapped me to the next level where I had to go into a mansion. Now I made some comments about what they can improve on and stuff like that, and I was happy that they said they added ray tracing, because I was mentioning that when you go into certain areas, an area will be too dark, and usually in the real world, when you go into too dark of an area, your eyes would adjust and kind of show you a little bit of what's in the area. I don't know why I did that hand motion, that's creepy, but yeah, so ray tracing is what I was talking about, and they happy. Let's put it this way, not to toot my own horn, but the developer was like, yo, we need to send you to Japan so you can talk to the team. And I was like, yo, sign me up. But what I liked about the mansion scene was where they showed in the trailer the two women. Now, what was messed up about those two women was when I fought them as a boss fight, they were flies. They manifest themselves from flies and just form their body out of flies. And it was a creepy fight because you had to fight two of them, and there was a secret way that you had to defeat them. I'm not going to say how. But yeah, that whole fight was awkward, and I was messing with her because I was running around the coffee table like, can't get me, can't get me, can't get me. Then she just split herself into flies and just went past the table. I was like, oh, you just gonna be cheating, huh? And I just ran away. So I had to do all this weird stuff while running away from her, solving the puzzles in Resident Evil style. But the whole fight was dope, and that game was fun. So I was assuming that was gonna be Resident Evil 8. Technically it is, but they just call it The Village. And you are Ethan. You are
Did
Ethan
you not
trying
see
to.
what they did?
What?
Speaking of Resident Evil 8, you didn't see what they did with the lettering? It says 8 on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was right. So cool. So yeah, you're Ethan, and you're trying to find Chris Redfield, which is weird when I saw, because we didn't see what Chris Redfield looked like in the game when we was playing, but I was like, did he look kind of fat? He looked kind of pudgy. I was like, huh. But it might be older Chris or something like that. So
Definitely older Chris, and I bet you he probably has like some sort of virus in him.
probably, most likely, but
Probably got enhanced.
I'm just happy to finally talk about it. So, final thoughts, everybody?
Bro.
Y'all didn't talk about Little Devil Inside, but you know,
Well, bring
wanted to
it
play
up,
that
man.
game,
Go
too.
for it. Bring a little devil inside. I probably missed it. What's up?
I think it's cute.
No,
Yeah,
it's the one that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna buy, but like seriously, like after like getting into this conversation and everything, I kept thinking about it. I'm buying that game.
He's buying that game.
No,
ladies and gentlemen.
that definitely goes up into like the same category. Like for me, like I have to think about things like what would be good for Puzzle Fridays, and that would be really fun to watch. Like it looks like it's action packed. It looks like there's good puzzles, and there's like a really good story behind it. You know, and right now I want to know what is the relationship between those two, and I would say it makes a really good trailer.
No, I agree. Right now, everybody's scrambling to where they want to pre-order from. I know Obi's trying to decide on where he's pre-ordering. I don't see it up on Amazon just yet, but I'm probably going to lean towards what Obi's saying. I might pre-order from the source. And just
I'm not gonna bother with GameStop.
Well, I'm not even talking about GameStop. I'm talking about
friends who work at GameStop and family, so I might just support them, but like to get their numbers up.
But I'm just thinking about Amazon or something like that. But because I'm like, the Sony store is no longer a thing anymore. At least I don't believe so, because they sold the building and stuff like that. I'm not sure if the store is still around. But yeah, if I order from Sony, then it'll just be delivered. But I think I'll just probably do Amazon if anything. But I still know some people that work in GameStop, so I might do the same thing. So just to support those people because they need a paycheck. But other than that, yeah. So Leanne, you in?
You in for what?
PS5. In?
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally down for PS5. God, we were talking about Little Devil.
I was thinking that we were talking about
Kumite.
Kumite, but that's.
You too, sir.
I'm
too, sir.
Excited about Kumite tonight.
Anyway, we're all in.
I don't know
so
how
I'm definitely getting the PS5, and I'm getting digital because it looks better than the other one. That bump.
And honestly, I don't like waiting for games
it's sleek.
anymore.
It's everything. It's like they took out everything that you don't need, and they're showing it to you. They're showing you like what the console is. I like that. Like,
actually, I just thought about it. I might be lying about the all digital system. I just thought about it because time's up. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick because certain stores break street date, so I might still go physical system because they break street date. So I might just go full physical system just for work purposes. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. That's just me, Obi. Work purposes, I'm thinking like that. But other than that, it's time. We got Thursday Night Kumite to get ready for. Everybody, thank you all for watching this podcast. Please follow my friends. I'll put their link in the description below. Please share your thoughts about what you saw today on PS5's reveal. Comment, like, hit that notification button. Let us all know what you feel like. Negative, positive, don't care. Just comment. Say something. Alright? And as always, beast out.
Bye.